Have you ever noticed someone who never posts pictures online? No selfies, no birthday updates, no celebrations, nothing. In a world that rewards attention, these people almost seem invisible. But psychology says that silence isn't random. It actually reveals more confidence than you think. Here's what's really happening behind that quiet profile. 1. Privacy over popularity. Psychologists say people who rarely post pictures have a strong privacy orientation. They like to control what others see, think, and know about them. They're not antisocial. They're simply protective of their mental space. While most people chase validation through likes and comments, they rely on self-validation. They don't need to announce their life to feel good about it. And that's a quiet sign of inner security. But that's only the surface. 2. Strong self-awareness. Research on self-concept clarity shows that people who share less online usually have a stable sense of who they are. They know their values, their priorities, and what truly matters, without external approval. That's why they don't chase trends or compete for attention. Their happiness doesn't come from reactions. It comes from alignment, knowing they're living by their own standards. And here's something most people miss. 3. Emotional security. Posting less often links to secure self-esteem, the kind that doesn't need attention to survive. They don't post selfies to prove their worth because they already feel complete. Psychologists note that people with this kind of balance are less anxious, less approval-seeking, and more focused on real-world goals. They value being, not performing. Now, that doesn't mean they're detached. 4. Deep thinkers, not show-offs. Those who stay quiet online are often more introspective. They think before they speak and post only when something genuinely matters. Psychology calls this an internal locus of evaluation, judging yourself by your own standards, not others. They prefer authentic conversations over surface-level interactions. When they speak, it's because they have something real to say, not something to prove. And there's one final reason their silence stands out. 5. They understand the digital illusion. They know how easily social media can twist perception. Psychologists call it social comparison theory. That endless loop where people measure their worth against others' highlight reels. By staying low-key, they protect their peace from that mental trap. They choose clarity over chaos, peace over performance. So next time you meet someone who doesn't post their photos, don't assume they're shy, insecure, or hiding. They might simply be more grounded, emotionally intelligent, and self-aware than most people online. They don't need to be seen to feel seen, and that is real confidence. If you love understanding why people think and behave the way they do, subscribe now. Because here, we don't just scroll through people's lives. We decode their minds.